The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. The word, according to reportage, was ire. The Prime Minister of New Zealand called the Prime Minister of Australia to express his ire at Direction 99 changes that involves crooks and reprobates being booted out of Australia and sent back to New Zealand because they're not Australians, of course. And the key here is, ire or not, is that they are New Zealanders and not Australians. And the reason they're not Australians is because we as Kiwis basically have unfettered access, and as such, many don't get around to doing the paperwork. I can tell you for nothing, if you haven't followed the Direction 99 story, it is a mess that has sunk the reputation of the minister concerned. The only reason he hasn't been sacked is because, one, it would give the opposition a scalp, and two, he's the Prime Minister's mate. But make no mistake, the damage this has done and is doing to the government is not to be underestimated. And although they have until May next year to call an election, the vast majority of modern Australian governments don't even get close, and it's entirely possible a vote will be called this year. And this is the sort of issue that sinks governments. So look at it from their point of view if you want. If you have criminals that you can boot out of your country because they're not Australians, why wouldn't you? Between the boat people that arrive illegally and have since been let out of jail with a court decision, and the New Zealanders who, instead of taking advantage of a great country like Australia and make the most of it, turn into thugs, it's a nightmare their government doesn't need. The answer, I suppose, is to change the entry laws. I mean, i.e. we need a visa to stay in Australia like other countries. The deal we have historically by way of access is unique. We are lucky to have it. The downside is some people abuse it. A lot of people argue we should reciprocate. We should do the same to them. Send back all the dodgy Australians here. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. But either way, it doesn't actually solve the problem of Kiwis who break the law in Australia getting sent back here, these 501s. What we have had until now basically is Australia being nice. The Direction 99 was a favour to us. The favour has backfired on the government of the day. In politics, anywhere you look, the golden rule, being nice is one thing, survival trumps it every time. Ire or no ire, elbow won't be helping us out again. If you're a Kiwi and a crook, you are our problem, not his.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.